Good morning to all my wonderful viewers out there, and welcome back to another Sneaker Talk video, the series where I cover the latest sneaker releases, I cover the latest sneaker news, and of course in the series, well, I just discuss anything to do with any footwear releases. Now in today's video, I'm going to be covering everything to do with an upcoming collaborative release. What I'm going to be covering is everything to do with the Supreme New York and Timberland collaboration for week 18 of Supreme's Fall-Winter 2023 collection. Yeah, you heard me right, guys. Supreme is not slowing down, even though it's coming towards the end of their Fall-Winter 23 season. They are still pumping out various releases and collaborations. And I'm unsure if week 18 is going to be the last week of their Fall-Winter 23 season. I kind of assume it will be because it'll be dropping on the 21st of December. I can't imagine that a week later they're going to do week 19, but they can prove me wrong with that. Either way, this may be the last collaboration that Supreme may be doing for this year. We're just gonna have to see. Like I said, maybe they'll do a week 19. I'd be very surprised if they did. But in today's video, we're going to be covering this upcoming collaboration. We'll cover the editorial, so Supreme skaters and models rocking the collaboration, individual images showcasing the pieces off foot, and I'll cover my thoughts and opinions on the individual pieces and the collaboration as a whole, and of course any release details that we'll have available I'll sprinkle throughout. We'll be using a HYPEBEAST article to cover all those details today. Let's head on over to that article now and we'll start covering the release details for this week 18 collab. So here we are at the HYPEBEAST article that we're going to be using today, guys. If you want to check out the article yourself, I'll drop it in that description section below. But we'll quickly cover those release details and then we'll get into the individual images. So the Supreme Timberland Winter 23 collaboration will see a release via Supreme's online and in-store locations December 21st, 11 AM EDT time in the United States, and a couple days later on December 23rd in Japan and Korea. Most of the world will be getting it on the 21st, but as it kind of highlighted there, it'll be releasing 2 days later on the Saturday for Japan and Korea on the 23rd. If you guys have any further questions on when and where it's dropping, put them in the comment section below, but we will be recovering all the drop times and regions again when I do the drop list video for week 18, so stay tuned for that as well. But now that we've covered the when and where, as I always say, we got to cover the what. What are we getting? Let's have a look. Let's dive into this editorial now and have a look at some of the models rocking this collaboration. So we actually only have 3 photos of the models rocking this collaboration. It's not necessarily a bad thing. As you can see here, we have this first shot of the silhouette and design that's being used on the silhouette. So we have the iconic 6-inch Timberland boot. We have it in a soft pink color on the upper, and it looks like on the upper as well we have like this diamond design, or I was gonna say embossing, but it's protruding a little bit, so it's probably more, I didn't want to use like bubble as a descriptor for it, but yeah, it basically is a very textured upper that kind of looks like the metal grates that you see on a lot of work sites, in a lot of industrial areas, in a lot of stairwells and things like that. But I've never thought to grab that design and apply it to a shoe, let alone a shoe that's also used in an industry like that, in the very industrial industry. I actually think it's a really easy home run for this collaboration to do something like that. I just hope the rest of the colors of the collaboration are fine. In the HYPEBEAST article, there wasn't many like favorable opinions to this. Everyone was kind of, you know, kicking it around saying, it's not that good, but I actually quite enjoy this. I think this is a really simple, easy way to just add some texture to the 6-inch boots. As long as the colors are fine, that's my main concern about this, then I think this is just a really easy home run for them. We'll have to see though. At the moment I've only seen pink. Not that there's anything wrong with the pink. I just think that I don't want to be rocking pink 6-inch Timberland boots. Okay, so they do it in a black as well. Definitely a more favorable color for me, at least. As we can see, we've got that like diamond like design applied all over it. Again, it makes me feel like I'm walking on those metal walkways through like a construction site or just in an industrial area, and I really like that. I think that's a really cool call to that. I don't know if that's their intent. I don't know if that's where they got the design from, but that's how I feel looking at this. And I think it's just a cool way to handle that collaboration. We've got one more image. I was worried. I was like, surely we get the classic wheat color as well. You're not going to do us dirty and not give us the wheat color and give us like a pink and a black. They didn't do us dirty. They gave us the wheat color. And in classic fashion, they wore some very straight or wider legged washed out blue denim with it, which is a very iconic look to wear this type of Timberland boot. And there's countless photos of people from the 90s rocking this exact outfit and then wearing an even larger and wider sweatshirt over the top of it. So yeah, it's very nice to do that call out there with that kind of photo there. That's how I'm kind of feeling about it. I really enjoy it. Like, so far, just looking at these three images here, I'm actually a fan of this. I don't understand how you can't like it. Like, it's just a fun bit of texture added to a 6-inch Timberland boot, and it comes in some nice colors. Can't see any issues here, but maybe my opinions will change when we go through the individual photos. Let's go check out the remaining 7 images and see how these individual colors look. So here we are. Here we have the off-foot photo shots. That was a bit of a tongue twister there. Off-foot photo shots. We can see the texture being applied all over the whole of the boot, even the tongue, except for the leather back pad here, which that's fine. I didn't expect that to have that. It would have been cool if they maybe changed up the texture a bit though and changed it to something else. But yeah, this is like perfectly fine. If anything, I'm just like nitpicking at that point to try and like say, let's change this as well. But it's perfectly fine. Yeah. Again, cycling back to my comments that I was saying when we were looking at the models rocking it, I don't have any issues with this, man. This is fine. This is one of the better Supreme Timberland collaborations that I've seen over the past 10 years. There have been some really good ones, have been some really bad ones. I would put this more on the good side though. I would say that this is a nice collaboration. It's cool to add some texture to the Timberland boots. You don't normally see that. Yeah, I have nothing against this collaboration. I think it's an easy home run for Supreme and Timberlands. They've done well on this one. It's nothing too crazy, nothing too out there. I just think it's a lot of fun. And I think calling out to what I presume is like I was saying, the building sector or the construction sector by using this texture that I see at least whenever I go through their like job sites and stuff like that. I just feel like that's a really cool call out to that, and I guess the history of the Timberland boot for America. And yeah, I have no issues with it. It's awesome. I think this is a great week 18 collaboration. Maybe you guys will disagree, maybe you'll agree. I think we've got a color here for everyone. I think I'd grab either the wheat or the black. Yeah, no complaints from me on this one. I'd love to hear your thoughts on it though, guys. How do you feel about this week 18 Supreme Timberland collaboration? Is it a hit for you? Is it a miss for you? Let me know down in that comment section below. And that's everything really to cover about this collaboration, guys. We covered the release details, the editorial, all the individual images, and my thoughts and opinions on this collaboration. We covered really everything there is to do with it. Now I want to have a conversation with you guys down in that comment section below on how you feel about it, but also I want to hear if you're picking one of these collaborative shoes up, which color are you picking? Are you picking the pink? Are you picking the wheat? Are you picking the black? What are you feeling? Let me know which one you're grabbing down in that comment section below. And of course, if you guys want me to keep covering upcoming Supreme collaborations, upcoming Supreme seasons in 2024, you got to give me the 3 indicators I always ask you for, which is a like on this video, a comment in that comment section down below, and if you haven't already, the best indicator that you can give me is subscribe to the channel. And if you have subscribed to the channel, tell a couple mates, because we're literally one subscriber off hitting the next subscriber milestone that I set, which was 3,795 subscribers. So I think we can hit it before the end of the month, guys, and I think with your guys' continuous support, we should be able to hit it and go beyond it before the end of December. But that's everything I got to say about this week 18 collaboration. I wish you guys the best of luck if you're going for something from this collab. Hopefully you can pick it up in the size and color you are after. But until the next streetwear talk video, until the next sneaker talk video, until the next Supreme video in general, I'll catch you later.